Hi guys, welcome back to Psychic and the Haunted. Welcome back to another video. Today we're at Colchester Castle.
Yes.
We've got Nelly and Hallie back. They wasn't with us at 30 East Drive because unfortunately they was too young. And we've also got another guest, Louis. Big up, Louis. He's come to join us today. He loves all this kind of stuff. He said he was a 3 out of 10 because he's only ever watched stuff. So we're going to see if we can change that tonight. Hopefully we get the same activity we did at 30 East Drive.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. But
Interesting stuff.
interesting stuff. So our first investigation we're going to do underneath the castle. Already got some bits set up in the prison. So
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get on with it. Let's get cracking.
Yes.
So in this room we do have some Roman coffins. They don't have bodies in anymore, but they were used. So yeah. These aren't original for here, so they were found at Haybridge. I can't remember where those ones are, or if they're found the same. Burlington Road, so they're Colchester. But these ones? Yeah, but these were brought down here in the Victorian times, I guess by the curators for something to look at. But we had it valued to take them back up the stairs, and it was just so much money. So that's why they're remaining down here, and it's respectful, I guess, to the coffins as well.
Valued to be taken upstairs.
Yeah.
Because they're heavy, or?
I think because they're so heavy, I'm not really sure, to be honest. But they're staying here for now. But it seems quite random they're here, but I think the Victorians just thought it's Roman down here, so they'd add something Roman to being down here, which I don't think we would do today.
So there used to be bodies here.
No, so I don't think the bodies were ever taken here, but they were used in Roman times. I'm not sure what happened to the remains, to be honest. So I don't know if you know much about Roman burials, but they tended to be buried if you were rich. Sometimes if you were very rich, your favourite slaves would have to fight over your once you died, and the slave that lost would be buried with you to look after you in the afterlife. Cool. And then as Christianity kind of took hold of the Roman people, and time moved on, they did prefer cremations as well. So upstairs, I'll show you, or you can have a look around yourselves after the tour. We have some urns with some ashes in as well. So they did burials and cremations, but at different stages during the Roman period.
That's crazy.
So down here is some slightly different history to the Romans. So this wall here and that tube up there, this is all from the 1940s. So this was used as an air raid shelter for Colchester. So lots and lots of people were down here, very scared during lots of bombings of Colchester. A bomb did actually land on that corner of the castle just outside, so by the northwest tower. Quite far that way, but it did not go off. So if it had have done, the castle probably would have been blown up and everyone down here would have died, but it didn't detonate. So luckily we still have the castle here today.
That's crazy.
This used to be open to visitors, like as part of the museum, which is why there's so much graffiti. Lots of it dates from like the 60s.
Yeah, 1960.
Yeah, so lots of people did come down here at that time.
Right. Oh, wow.
And then just through here, where that gap is, you can't go through, I'm afraid, but just from here, that
Can't go down that way.
No, so that's the end. That's where there was an alternative entrance to here as well. So that was created in the 1600s by a man called John Wheely. So John Wheely owned the castle, he bought the castle, and he decided to blow up the towers and sell them as rubble.
Right.
And he also believed there was Roman treasure hidden down here. So that's why half of the stand is dug out like it is today. He started
John,
digging out.
speaking to you. All right. Wait, so we're not allowed down there?
Not down there, no.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry.
We're not allowed to have a little...
Because they know where it is.
Yeah, they know where the treasure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we can't go down.
They're not strong.
They already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so John Wheatley, he spent all of his money blowing up the towers and selling the rubble, and then he spent all of his money digging out all the sand down here, so he went bankrupt before he found anything.
Right.
So we're not sure if there is Roman
Oh,
treasure.
so I was going to say, did he find
He
it?
never found a single thing, went completely bankrupt and lost all his money.
Probably not even here.
But that's why we have
Never
all
know.
these really low arches today.
Yeah.
It was never meant to be like lived in down here. There was never meant to be people. It was just the Roman foundations for hundreds and hundreds of years until the 1600s.
Has there actually been any documented deaths here, do you know?
Not down here, I don't
No,
think.
like on the whole castle.
The whole castle, absolutely.
Oh, there
So
has.
when I take you to the prisons, we've got I think about 30 something deaths just from the witch
Wow.
period.
Yeah, because I think I read up, the only bit I read up was supposedly witches were imprisoned and tortured here. Is that right?
Yes. So I'll take you.
That's what I read anyway.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take you up after we've done down here.
That's why I've been
to
excited
see
to go
that.
there. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it is definitely creepy in the prison. That's
Amazing.
where we've had. That's
Is
where
that
my
where you-
colleague.
Okay.
Is that the most exhibited place in the
Okay.
prison?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So this is probably one of the most tragic events that happened at the castle, aside from the witch trials. So have you all heard of Boudica?
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as I said in the first room, Boudica's husband Prasutagus was the leader of the Iceni tribe when the Romans invaded. So Prasutagus and Claudius, they made a treaty between the Iceni and the Romans that the Romans wouldn't harm the Iceni, wouldn't make them into slaves and make them do things for the Romans like building this temple. Lots of other tribes were made into slaves and had their land and their things taken and were treated awfully. So Prasutagus and Emperor Claudius had this deal, so the Iceni wouldn't attack the Romans, and in return the Romans would leave the Iceni alone. But as we know, because they were building the temple for Claudius, after he died, Claudius passed away, and around kind of the same time Prasutagus also passed away. So there was a new emperor called Emperor Nero, who was really horrible to his people and especially to the Celts, and Boudica took over as queen of the Iceni tribe. So do you think Nero kept up the end of the deal? No. So Nero went back on the treaty and Boudica was absolutely furious. So classically, Boudica has been portrayed like this picture, so a very tall woman with very long ginger or auburn hair. So this is her gathering together her army of Celts to fight the Romans back, and she quite quickly was able to gather together this army of Celts because so many Celts were so annoyed with the Romans and how they had been treated. So the Celts and Boudica came here to the temple above our heads to attack it, and they had burnt down most of the town of Colchester. So pretty much every Roman they could get to, they killed. So Colchester was completely decimated, completely ruined and burnt to the ground. So you can see the fires in the background there. The temple above us was the last stand. So you can see lots of Romans took shelter in the temple, and they were in the temple for 2 days and 2 nights, so above us. And unfortunately for the Romans, the Celts managed to get into the temple and burnt the temple down as well. So historically, lots and lots of Romans died above where we are right now. But obviously no one was down here at the time, and that's how down here survived, because we were underground and this was all full of sand. But it's still very sad that this happened here. So Boudica was then probably defeated in a battle like this one, but we haven't ever found Boudica's body, so we're not sure entirely what happened to her. One Roman historian writes that she took poison to kill herself rather than being captured by the Romans, but we're not sure if that's true or not, or if she died in a battle like this one. But there were no further attacks by Boudica, so we think she likely died at this time. So before she died, she destroyed Colchester, London, and St Albans. So they did manage. They did manage to make quite a dent in Roman Britain and try. And we have lots of evidence. We have lots of evidence that this happened. So upstairs you'll be able to see lots of burnt Roman items on the galleries. There's also a case next to the burnt items. I'll let you look at them in your own time. But that's called the Fenwick treasure. So it might be worth having a look around there. So that's basically really, really expensive jewellery that was buried by probably a very wealthy Roman lady just off the high street today. Cool. She put it in the ground under her floorboards as the Celts attacked Colchester, and then it was never found until 2,000 years later in 2014. Wow. So she obviously died in this battle with Boudicca, with them destroying Colchester. So have a look at that jewellery because that's a really good piece to look at. This is a real piece of Roman pottery that has a burnt mark. You can see it's black, and that's from AD 60, so nearly 2,000 years ago when this happened.
That's crazy. Isn't it?
So you can pass that around, but please be careful.
Yes, we have to be fair.
Don't give it to Nelly, she'll drop it.
Oh.
No.
I said don't give it to Nelly, and I thought you could.
Yeah, innit? I'm usually the clumsy one.
Yeah, Nelly, don't hold it, please.
I'll just observe it.
Yeah, that's right. Crap the ceiling.
That's crazy though. Do we know what it's made out of? Like
So
clay?
it's called Samian ware pottery, so you can see more of it on the galleries on the second floor.
You can take it back now.
But it's kind of like a reddy brownish colour.
Yeah.
There was like a kiln and pottery industry in Colchester for this Samian ware, so we think it's probably from here. But yeah, the burnt mark on it. And also if archaeologists dig anywhere in Colchester, I think it's about 50 centimetres down, but there's a chart upstairs you can read, and there's a dark burnt layer of ash all through the ground in Colchester because of how much they burnt down at this time.
And they're still there?
Yeah, under the ground.
Oh.
Okay, so that's it for this room. I'll take you through to the next room, but there's not much that we actually know about it. You'll see when I show you through. So this wall.
Okay.
So we're not entirely sure when this was put in or why it was put in, but it is a lot earlier.
We have to go up there, or?
Yeah, you can go up if you like. It is a lot later, than the Roman stuff. So it might have been put in the 1780s when the prison was extended. We're not sure if it could have been possibly a prison cell. It may have been an ice house, so we might have kept ice in there. We're just basically not really sure. But yeah, if you have a little look through the window, it shows what the original floor would have been like down here with all that stuff. And yeah, little door. Yeah. Is that little?
That's where the jewels are.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll get to them.
So up here you've got that's part of the original column, so you can see just there, and that's a real Roman mosaic there as well.
This one?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Isn't it? It goes on down.
What's going on?
Oh, Hannah.
Sorry. Whoa!
Well, blinded by the light.
What the hell? Oh hell no.
Someone's been smacking down there. There's like a new bag down there.
She's going to take the food.
Please mind your heads on this one because it is really low.
It's colder here.
Oh my god.
Because up there, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's really. Isn't it?
It's because we're. I love the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, that's down here, so I'll just take you up to see some other bits. So please mind the stairs again.
Yes.
That goes down for miles, isn't it?
You're lucky I love you guys. Really lucky I love you guys. I'm good. Okay, I got it. Don't worry.
So I explained how Boudicca burned down the temple, and you might be wondering why there's a castle here today. So So the Romans built the temple here nearly 2,000 years ago. But the castle is about 1,000 years old.
Okay.
So, have you all heard of William the Conqueror?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So when William defeated King Harold, he became the King of England, but he was from Normandy in France, which is why William's group is called the Normans. So the Normans and William were looking for a good spot to build a castle, a keep in this area of the country, and they came across the foundations we were just in, so a really strong foundation, and all of the rubble from the temple. So there was a second version of the temple that was built when the first one burned down from Boudica. But over the 1,000 years between the Romans and the Normans, that had all fallen down. So the Normans just basically recycled. They used the Roman bolts and lots of the Roman bricks to build a big castle here. So that's why the outside of the castle and lots of the bricks are kind of like ready ones. There's lots of mismatched bricks in the walls that you might notice, and that's because they've been pinched from the Roman temple. So that's why lots of it looks quite hodgepodge put together. So this well is 1,000 years old, like the castle. It would have originally gone all the way up to the next floor above us, because that is the floor that the people lived on in the Norman times and medieval times. So this floor we're on at the moment would have been used for storage and animals, and where the servant would have done the cooking and things like that. And the floor above is where all the people lived and ate and drank and that kind of thing. So we'll head to the bottom of the great stairs. So if you want to stand on that side, but please don't block the light. So there's over 1,000 pieces of graffiti on the castle wall, so you'll probably notice some more during your evening as well. But here there is a knight, so you can see him holding his sword, and a horse. Yeah. So we think that graffiti is probably about 1,000 years old, probably quite soon after the castle was built. We imagine that a knight was stationed kind of where I'm stood right now and was really bored, lifted up a tapestry that was on the wall and just drew himself on the wall. So that's some really cool graffiti there. We also, sorry.
That's right, it's like a hanging.
Yeah, we have lots and lots of different things. We also have a witch mark here, so a daisy wheel witch mark. So they were placed at entrances and exits to buildings to stop witches from getting in. So they thought, as the people lived on the floor above, that if a witch went past, then the witch mark would stop them from getting through. So those are two pieces to point out. I think we can probably leave this unlocked for you later on as well. So this goes, please only go up to the next floor. So there's a set of doors just here, and don't go any further up than that. Okay. The roof is locked, so you wouldn't be able to anyway.
That's where it takes you. Okay.
Yeah.
That fancy It's wet and cold out there, isn't it?
Yeah. So I will now take you to the prisons. The castle has always pretty much been a prison since the 1200s, so a very long time, all the way until the 1830s. So 800 years of people being held here. So you were asking how many people have died here, probably hundreds and hundreds.
Oh my god.
So this was a type of cell which was nicknamed the oven. So the whole front of this bit was bricked up. And legends or stories say that James Parnell, who was imprisoned here for his faith, for being a Quaker, he would have to climb a rope to the room above to get his food and water from the jailer as his punishment. But one day James unfortunately fell, and here it said that he died from his injuries probably a few weeks later. So it's a very horrible death.
Okay.
This was nicknamed the oven because it was so hot inside there wasn't really any airflow, and it was bricked up pretty much, apart from where he had to climb up to get the food. So the castle does have quite a grisly history, and lots of it has been used as a prison for most of its time here. I'll show you another room on the way to the Colchester, actually.
I asked about if there's been any recorded deaths here. And she said there's been like 30 recorded deaths in prison, which is where we're going now.
Okay.
Crazy.
Save the barrel.
Colchester and kind of the parliamentarians, this explains the history more, the royalists. I'm not very good at this period. But there was Charles Lucas and George Lisle, so the leaders, and they were brought here to the castle and held as prisoners before they were shot in the morning. So behind the castle on that side there is a monument where they were executed, and this is the room they were held in the night before their execution, which is why it's called the vault.
I didn't know people actually got killed here, you know?
Really?
It's actually quite warm.
So today we use this for meetings, but underneath where that table is, there's an oubliette. Does anyone know what an oubliette is?
No.
So it's an underground cell.
Oh.
So you'd only get into it through a trap door.
Oh.
It's you get bigger and
Sorry, I was looking. Did I feel still there?
you get bigger and smaller oubliettes. So some in other castles is just enough for a person to stand.
Yeah.
So their punishment would be they can't even sleep. This one's quite large. We can't really open it, but just to let you know it is down. So we're not sure how.
covered by the carpet?
Yeah.
Like the latch is covered over the carpet.
Yeah, we can't open it.
That's so cool.
But yeah, we think probably multiple people were probably held down there. It's quite a large one.
You think they was held down there before they got executed?
Yeah, so Lucas and Lara were probably held in this room. We're not sure who was in the oubliette, but this room was definitely used as a cell.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
I think that's one of the windows, but this used to be like a film room about Lucas and Lyle, so yeah, that's why that's there.
Interesting.
That's so cool. Like, I was looking at this table and seeing if it's still there.
It's like, yeah, sure, Nelly, of course it's still there. Why don't you open it?
No, it's not.
Would we have access in there? Is that all?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Just please don't move any of the
Yeah, obviously. Well.
We're very respectful.
Yeah.
Who are you?
We're not going to do it still. Into the Roman period, so that side's all Roman, and then if you come down, that's the earliest history on this floor, and this takes you from medieval to modern day. So it was the earliest stuff upstairs, and the Roman bit. But the prison is just a room here. Lunchroom, but this is where the jailer's house would have been. So in the 1700s, the women's prison was just at the end here. I can't remember if it was on the floor below or above, but there were separate men's and women's. Before the 1780s, everyone was thrown in together, which you can imagine, especially for women, was very, very awful. So the setup for prisons was that the jailer kind of looked after the inmates, but the inmates had to pay the jailer. So it's not like today where you'd be given food and everything you need to survive. They would actually have to pay to be in jail. So if you were really poor, you didn't get any food, you didn't get any water, you didn't get any straw to sleep on. So this is where the jailer lived. The jailer himself, at one point, I can't remember which jailer it was, did actually, I think he had to appear in court because he'd been brewing dodgy beer as well. So he'd done a little kind of side hustle as well. Yeah.
Really excited.
So this bit here, you can see kind of some of the original floor, but we think these pillars were put in the 1930s when we had a refurbishment in here, and I don't think this ceiling was the original ceiling, but we do have some original stocks here, so people would have been held in them. So as I said, the castle was a jail, so that's the historical spelling of jail. And jail doesn't really mean like it does for us today. It's not like prison, so people wouldn't serve their time here. It wasn't their punishment. They would just be held here until they were taken to court, which then decided their punishment.
Right.
So if you were if you were accused of something, you'd be taken here, you'd wait probably only a few months until you got your appearance at normally Chelmsford Court, and then that's where you'd be taken to be tried. And there were quite horrible punishments at the time, so stocks, hangings. No one was ever burnt as a witch here in England. That was only in Europe and in Scotland. So here you would be hung, or you'd occasionally get the ducking stool as well. So that's where you were held underwater on a chair, and if you survived, then you were a witch. So yeah. It wasn't good if you survived.
Yeah.
So I'll leave you to read these kind of stories on your own later on. This is kind of the most famous image of Matthew Hopkins.
Oh yeah, what's his face?
He did interrogate women here. He was paid lots and lots of money to do so. So I think the town of Bury St Edmunds paid him the equivalent of thousands and thousands of pounds in today's money for just a few days' work to try and catch witches. So he had a very good kind of scheme.
Reputation.
Reputation, yeah. But he actually died quite young. I can't remember what he died of, but he died when he was 27, which I thought was quite young. I didn't really know that before. So this is the original prison from the 1780s.
That was a bit steep.
Heart attack. I'll turn that off so he won't talk. But that's basically saying about the jailer, so in character. These are the original cells that were used, and you can see on here there's lots and lots of W's. So that's either from the people in the cells or the jailer protecting themselves from witches. So these are witch marks on here.
Yes, I've seen faces turn white with fear on the side of these stars. And they were left in the dark.
So there's these cells, and there's another cell out the back there.
1557 the reign of Queen Mary.
Held in here.
In there,
all of the
heretics.
things, but all
Buried
crammed
to their death.
together. So I think about
Tomorrow they will be burned in the
cell. So it was very, very crammed. This fire was more for the benefit of the jailer rather than the people. So in the winter it would have been really, really cold in here, and in the summer it would have been really warm. So they weren't very nice conditions to live in. And you can still see the original cell numbers on the doors. So I think that's number 1, that's number 6.
You said there's more through that.
There is, yeah, our stock room, so there was another kind of cell behind.
Have courage, my brothers and sisters. Know the Lord is with us in our adversity. We shall not renounce our faith, so they can burn our flesh.
Women who were accused of being witches were in these cells.
Blood of the man.
In this place. This was before these physical cells were built.
They're weirdly shaped.
But you can see
They're weirdly shaped.
They still believe in witches very strongly at this point. It is very scary. No, I've just turned the sensor around. If you ever want to listen to it, turn that just round and then it will trigger. It's basically triggering on entry.
Oh, okay.
So there's a story about the jailer that you just heard, and then there's a story about the witches, which is playing at the moment.
So if that goes off tonight,
Oh mate, I'm done. Yeah.
We have actually had that happen. You had it happen. Yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
it's on our website, on our ghost stories page, but the lady who said it doesn't work here anymore. But there was a story that like 2 people were locking up, and that was they drowned, and then they were locking up and heard it go off.
No.
And then it was backwards again.
That's crazy. You've got that up there.
My colleague has also been through here to the stock room and has done the code on the lock, and she left it in one place and it did move, she believes. And the same colleague came back to the padlock on a different time, and all of the numbers have been put as the same number in a row. Yeah, there's lots and lots of graffiti on.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's got the witch's mark on it as well.
Yeah. We're not allowed anyone in them, I'm afraid. The floor's not in good enough
Oh my god.
So this window here has a painting behind it, which you'll probably need the light to see, but that shows what the outlook would have been like. So like I was saying, the jailer's house was at the end there. That's what the view out of the window would have looked like at this time. So for most of the time that the castle was a prison, the roof had actually fallen in, so it was just kind of a shell of a castle. And then this bit was the prison.
What's upstairs?
So the upstairs is the museum, but I'm just going to show you the picture of what the prison would have looked like. So here you can see what it would have looked like. So we've just been down here and went through that door into the prison to help you picture it. You can see here, this is the original floor. So the ground floor and the floor above, this floor was higher than it is today. So that is the original floorboards of that second layer of the prison.
It goes on for miles.
Don't worry, we'll have a look.
I'm going to leave you here, so that's kind of explaining the general history of the castle. Do you have any questions about anything?
No.
No.
I don't think so. Lights. Are they
Yes.
going to be off, or is it just the stairs that are going to be on?
I
How
can
does that
turn
work?
some off for you if you'd like.
If that's alright.
Yes, that's fine. In here as well,
We'll have a little look. Candles. There's some jewellery, guys. So let's look at some jewellery. Beautiful shot.
We're going to go to the reception and get our bits.
yeah, that's fine. I'll show you where to reach us if you need us as well. If you want to head down,
Sorry.
Okay, so we are underneath Colchester Castle Temple.
Yeah.
These gravestones are real gravestones, but they're not originally from here, as you guys had heard in the tour that we had in the beginning. So this place was used as a raid shelter. If there's anyone that's here that wants to communicate with us, we have a device there that lights up if you go near it. It's called an EMF, electric magnetic field. It will light up if you want to communicate with us. Or we have a cat ball over there that will also light up. Yeah, Hanny can demonstrate how the cat ball works. You just have to touch it. Just have to touch it for it to light up. It will not harm you. It will just let us know if you're here and you want to communicate with us. You've got Hannah, Nellie and Louis in another room. They have a spirit box if you'd like to go talk to them.
Find him after.
Is your phone turned up? Like, volume?
So, we've separated from Billy and Honey. We are
In this place.
In our room.
we're in our own room. We have the spirit box. It's currently going through different settings. It's trying to speak. Can't get clear enough out of it, so I think we should just listen. Just in case. Don't know. Yeah.
Anyone here? I hear a girl.
Girl.
A young.
Is anyone with us? John, you with us? Boudica, you with us?
You're looking if you were.
It's not like they're a good young lady or something.
I think where we're on the way, just like,
Don't know.
about it, yeah. Should we move? Should we go back to the catwalk?
The cat ball?
Yeah.
The cat ball?
In the prison.
No, by the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Um,
because that will move. They can, like...
Maybe knock on the wall. Do some footsteps. No, I saw nothing. Upstairs, I felt more. Yeah. Yeah. It's. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. No, yeah. I don't feel anything down here. Even when we come down here for the tour. Yeah. When we went upstairs.
I can see like kids running around and touching stuff they're not supposed to. Like that's what I could vision when I first came down here. It was like a bam, and I can immediately see like.
Oh, you look. That's it. You look better now.
you.
Sorry, you looked a bit rough.
And
Sorry.
and what I could see through my own eyes, you know, like Lorraine when she's on the table and she can vision the other side.
So.
Hello.
Get anything?
No.
No, we was just talking like we don't feel anything.
Okay.
Like,
It's too happy. That's what I feel. It's too happy down here. Like there's so many kids that came and done stuff they're not supposed to. Like the general kids, and I feel like the happiness is kind of just turning it down.
right.
we felt more
like
stuff
there was
upstairs.
something, but it feels like there's too much more stuff upstairs.
Felt more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stuff
right,
upstairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe because it all settled down here.
Yeah.
But I had...
Well, because it's just random things down here that don't really.
I mean, we didn't get much out of this. I mean,
No.
probably like the occasional static. and
Neither
the,
of them have gone
you know,
off.
that's like as if
Yeah.
something's. But
And usually that's really sensitive, so it usually goes off. But
Yeah,
we've,
I
had,
mean,
we've had nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
so
I don't want to waste our time down here, to be
yeah,
honest.
let's move then.
Okay.
Have you, like...
I don't know, I can't explain it like. Try these on. No, don't try it on.
Try these on. It says try these on.
You can. Was you
It says try these
a soldier around here? You was a soldier. Oh, look, a photo.
Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, look. What? Oh,
Oh, what?
oh, Did you wear this when you was around? It's kind of crazy. Look, they was wearing this.
I'm assuming because during the Civil War.
Yeah.
That is.
That's crazy. I can't lie. That's why it was going off as soon as we got here.
Gonna put your other hat on. I feel heavy that is.
Oh, that's heavy. Are you sure we're meant to be trying these on?
It says try these on. Look, read it. It says try these.
Yeah, look.
Okay, I was gonna
Try
say,
these on.
I was like,
Did you get hold of it?
yeah, I did.
That is
I did get you for it.
crazy.
No. Oh no. Could you imagine?
Should I? Or do I wear the other one?
This is crazy.
Yeah. Put it back, because everybody's watching, they're probably like, you're not allowed to go
It says try these on. You can't tell me to try them on and not.
Look.
No way.
And have you got to put that sideways, or was like, that's crazy how that was going off there. Yeah, no. Right. Is it not going off? Huh?
I'll have that.
What is that?
Huh?
Oh, it's your phone. What's that? Has it gone off over? Oh! Anyone here? There's loads. It's going off crazy.
I think it's just. So I've been left on my own. Guys! I don't know where anyone is. This is fun. But so this is like, oh, so just walking about and I've just heard footsteps. I'm trying to mimic it, but it's not. Okay, so we are in an area that is believed to have held the prisoners. In the tour, the lady had explained that there is a trap door under here. So yeah, is that on?
No. Anyone here? Funny what table because it's like near the cellar.
Yeah.
Oh!
That was because you put it down.
Oh. Anyone here?
Oh.
Sit around the table. Sit at the end, too scared.
Is anyone here with us?
Is that you? Oh. Well. Anyone got trapped down here? Because there used to be a cellar. No? I can't remember what she said.
No, it was like a one-man prison. Down
Yeah,
there.
one man prison. Anyone got trapped down here? Or in a prison?
Can't even sit down.
I don't know.
I picked it up, innit?
Yeah.
I'll put it up then.
Anyone around?
Is that two?
You what?
Has it gone up to 2?
No, it's just one.
No, it's one. You talk around.
Might be dead.
It's not dead.
Yeah, like the room.
Oh. Possibly.
Anyone here with us?
Communicate.
We're not here to harm you.
Make yourself known. Oh. It's gone to orange. Oh, red.
Hello, Pam.
Is anyone sitting in that chair?
Yes.
Can I put it on the chair?
No.
No?
Oh.
Is it going off?
Yeah? It's going red. Someone sitting down.
Sit back then, anyone out?
It's alright, it's just lies. Do I need to pick it up?
Yeah.
Maybe they're standing, do you know what I mean?
I'll walk round.
Yeah. It was going off right here, you know what I mean? Anyone nearby? Anyone? Anyone? I don't know why, but like this place is like. Whoever that was, do you want to do it again?
Anything? Anyone?
Come on that side.
No.
Is that it? Just that one little bit?
Yeah.
Like, is that it? I guess,
It was
yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was though. Like, I don't know, but like, I was going off crazy over it. I don't know what it was. I don't know if they were sitting down or what. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they was just near me. I was like, hey, I want to spook you. Oh.
Oh, you just want to spook us?
You want to spook me? I mean, it's working, so, you know. You see that? Oh, you playing games? It's playing games.
No.
Okay.
Are you a child? Yeah.
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 Hi, child. Hope you're nice. Are you a nice person?
Oh, naughty boy. Or girl.
Or are you like, I don't know.
Was you imprisoned here?
You was present here? Yeah. They was.
Great.
Was you in this cellar underneath? In the hole?
So you wasn't in the cellar? Or where it's called? The like cat flap thing? Right. Was you over here? In your day? Because like, you're only coming here. Or you just here to spook us and follow us around?
Was you in here on your own? Or was there a group of you? Go low.
No.
If it's a child.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just thinking.
Sit down. That's where you got
Go on,
help.
spook her again.
Was you any chance near the in the prison bit? Because this went off when we was there. Was you there?
Was you with the keys?
Yeah, was you playing with the keys? Might have been a different person. Mate, that did freak me out.
I
Can't
think
lie.
it's gone now, to be
Have you
honest.
disappeared, or are you still alive? Oh, still alive and still here. Do you want to do it one more time? One more time, and then, or do you want us to go? I mean, if you want us to go, we'll leave. No answer?
I think you want us to go.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's out, huh?
It's so hot in here.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, spirits. Buongiorno. My name is Billy, this is Harry. We've been told by a member of staff that they feel really uneasy in this area when they're locking up. We're not here to be disrespectful. We're here to just want to hear a story. There is a flashlight. We just want to know the story. We want to know if you want to communicate with us. We've got some foam balls on top of tables. You can either try to push them off the table to let us know that you're here. If not, Hallie's going to be doing what they call an Estes method. Now it's going to be like a radio, which is going to be going through radio frequencies for us to try and hear what you want to say. Simple as that. That's all it is. She's going to be wearing these headphones, and whatever you say, she will translate. I'm going to ask a few questions. If you want to communicate with us, that's great. Like I say, we're not here to be disrespectful. We just want to know your story. Okay? I'll say that. Also, don't be shy to make any taps, bangs, footsteps, knocks, anything. Turn the lights off. We could turn them off, really. We could turn them off. Do you want to do that? You can leave that one if you want, because it's going to be really dark in here otherwise. Do you want to turn them all off, or? It's up to you, I don't mind. I'll try a torch.
Okay, we'll leave that one on. We'll see what it looks like that piece. It's
Okay.
going here, not there.
Okay.
Did you put more on the chair?
No.
Okay, well, I can take that.
I just want to show the camera actually the balls on the table, because if they do go off,
I'll leave that one.
yeah, like we're going to be sitting in those beanbag chairs the whole time.
Yeah, we're not going to move.
There's one on that table, okay, and I've put one on this table. Okay. There's also a ball on the chair over there. Don't know if you can see. It's just over there. We didn't put it there, but we're going to leave it there. There's some blocks on the table there as well. If any of them get knocked or whatever, moved, you know. So I've got to try and figure out where I had this now. No, turn it off. Yeah. I think that's okay. I'll wait for you to sit down. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
It's relaxing. Yeah. Waking up.
You know, we'll try to be relaxing. Right, so let's take this out.
it's a short lead.
Yeah.
I don't mind because I might have to do what you guys do, which is push it more in.
You could just need to sit down and make sure. Should be.
That's good.
Hmm?
That's good. What if you put the other way, so you turn that part to connect it to that part? They should work even if they're not turned on.
I know. They've worked before.
Is it because of the wire, do you think?
It shouldn't be because it's the same wire as it should always be. Okay, well, we're not doing that because they're not working. So we'll still have this on. Is there anyone here that wants to communicate with us? Okay, so this is meant to be not also like it's the spirit box.
Yeah.
But it's also meant to be like EVP.
Right, okay.
Never figured it out since that, so we're going to try to do that.
SD cable. FM mode.
AM mode.
One mode.
Could be there. Oh, I figured it out. I have to hold the button for it to record.
Okay.
So let's try. Okay, so we're going to try a different way. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to wait 10 seconds. Then you ask the question. I'm going to go with the basic. Is there a spirit here that would like to communicate with us?
How are things for you here?
Well, the headphones weren't on.
What?
Headphones were on. No, we don't know if it's the wire or the headphones itself, but nothing is coming out of the headphones. So we've tried just doing it on its own. There has been some stuff that not that you can translate or anything. And we're just trying to figure out how to do, you know, when you record it, say something, and then you look back on it, and you see if there's anything in it. That's what we're trying to do at the moment. Obviously.
That's where the headstone was.
We've got a ball on that table, and a ball that has already actually been there, so... We don't know.
It was down in the thing.
And anything happened?
Well, in the corner, it was going off, and I think it was a girl. I was like, "Are you doing this to like spook me?" And it went straight to the red. I was like, "Okay, then I'm spooked."
Yeah, like we had a little something. We believed it was a child.
Yeah.
Because it was messing about, and as soon as Lily was like, "Oh, you're playing with me,"
and then it went up.
spikes red.
Yeah, it literally was like going up and down and down and down.
Okay.
I was like, okay, that's working because I was spooked. And then it was literally
It does not play back.
No, it records, but it doesn't play back. So I don't know if I actually need to start it.
and then we went
Check on the
to
side, or the bit, you know, the back panel part where it's like.
and then we went to the prison bit, you know, where you set the things up. We went there, and then I don't know, like the thingy was burnt off a little bit, like what was it? We said something. Hannah said, was there like witches here, like thingy? It went off like a tiny bit, and then that was it. Like, huh? Oh no, something about when we went to see thingy, and when the girl boy was
See, it's the only thing though, like, we might not actually get anything, you know what I mean?
Can you turn it up?
Huh?
You can turn off the light.
I've got sparkling over here.
Oh. Yeah, I did feel something over there, but whatever was over there was not.
Is the difference not even working at all?
The box is working, but the headphones are not. We don't know if it's the wire.
What we're going to do is we'll go down to the prison. Oh, you're squinting, sorry. We'll go down to the prison. I'll take my phone off record.
Hold on. Microphone. Smartphone.
I swapped them around though, remember? And it still didn't work.
One's for microphone, one's for smartphone. As in to plug it to your phone and plug this into a microphone.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we were messing about with those.
We'll go down to the prison.